6 calls to heel, break. So these are 6 calls to heels intended to teach the dog how to collect at a collection stride before they lift and how to turn for what's coming next. So this first one is called foundation call to heel, and it's intended for a front cross type situation. So of course it's coming this way, front cross, and then off we go. So the dog is going to be doing a 90-degree turn basically in the air. So I'm going to put him as close to the jump on one side, and I'm going to be whatever my dog's jump height is. So he jumps 24 away. So I'm teaching them to collect and jump in this tight space. If you're first time you're doing it, lower your bar, raise it up, and if you have a really long structured dog, they may need a little more space, but you don't need to be out here. So I'm 24 inches off, facing the dog directly. I'm going to turn one foot out, which is the direction the course is going to go. And my arm's going to do 2 things. First, it's going to be like dog's nose to my pant seam, and then close. So they should be jumping in the air and get the cookie right there. Break. Good job. Good boy. Do it again. Ready? Sit. Break. And stick the landing. All right, foundation jump number 2 is the serpentine. So this would be, we're running a serpentine path. This would be that second jump of the serpentine where they're coming in and the course goes on. I also want him to jump this in a fairly shallow spacing. So dog's at one wing, I'm at the other wing. I'm just giving him landing room. Now my arm's going to do more of a shallow L, but inviting him in. Break. And stick the landing. Good boys, do one more. Ready? Start. Break. Good job. Okay, the third call to heel is the wrap. The way I do the wrap is dog and I are both on the same side of the jump. They're facing that way, I'm facing this way, so my upper body is the present, take the jump, lower body is the future, but then we're going that way. And all I'm going to do is break, come around and reward. Good boy. Sit. Break, and reward. Good job. Fourth call to heel is for a 270. So if there were another jump here, imagine I send my dog out on this jump and they're coming back over front cross in the 270 manner. Send out, front cross, come back. I need to teach them how to bend over the bar when they're coming from this line. So you're going to put your dog on this wing. They're facing that way because they're coming from, start. Facing that way because they're coming from that line. You position yourself here, and the course is going that way. So now I do jump. Good boy. Start. So he's executing a 90-degree turn. When I start, I'm facing him, and I turn my one leg the new direction. Break. Good job. Good boy. And the fifth call to heel is a directed send, and the way I teach this is I turn my jump 90 degrees, and imagine that I have a triangle where this is one point of the triangle, and then I have a second point of the triangle, and a third point of the triangle. I put my dog on one point, and I stand on the other point of these triangle feet. So I'll put him here. Start. And I'm equal distance, so we're at the base of the triangle. And I'm going to point to that and send him here. So he's going to have to do a pretty sharp turn over that bar. Ready? Break. Good boy. Good boy. action. Call to heel is the only one in extension. So I'm going to send him back 10, 15 feet. Scram, start. Start. And I'm going to go 10, 15 feet on the other side, ideally 20 feet. I just don't have room in here. I'm going to call him to heel. And what he should do is not blast by me, but he should come up and stick the landing next to my side. Break. Good boy. He flanked his rear out a little bit, which I don't like. Try it again. Start. So my arm is back. I'm just bringing it to my pant seam as I close my feet together. Break. Battery is still flanking out. So what I do when he was a puppy, and you want to revisit this, is I would put us up against a wall like in a hallway where he didn't have the ability to flank out a little bit. Start. Try him on his right. Break. A little bit better on his right. So those are the 6 calls to heel. I would do each one on my right, each one on my left. We're starting really close, and then we would add in a little bit of speed and a little bit more distance. But that's the basic beginnings of 6 foundation call to heels.